Hello, my fellow beauty entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Inspire Me Incorporated, and also the founder of Beauty Entrepreneur Networking. And today I'm still staying in that vein about being intentional. And being intentional as an entrepreneur, today I want to share with you just 4 basic practical points to be intentional. First of all, you have to decide to live your life. I'm going to repeat that. You have to decide to live your life. Not her life, not his life, not their life, your life. You were called to a certain purpose, and you have to be clear on what you were called to do. There's your fingerprint that only you have, and you have to do your fingerprint. So be intentional about being yourself. Be intentional about being the authentic you that you were created to be, because nobody else can be you but you. So that's practical step number 1. The next practical step I want to share is you want to be on purpose. You want to be on purpose about what it is that you're doing as an entrepreneur. And being on purpose, you want to be able to communicate your core values. You want to be able to communicate what you want to contribute into the world. And being able to communicate that, it makes it clear on who you are. An example is I am an advocate for sickle cell affected families, because one of my my only daughter passed away from sickle cell. Now, I could have been an advocate for cancer because my grandmother had cancer, or I could have been an advocate for HIV because my sister passed away from HIV, but what was near and dear to my heart was sickle cell anemia. So I became an advocate for sickle cell anemia. So whatever it is that you're planning to do on purpose, you want to make sure that you're passionate about it. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is set goals. You want to be clear on the goals that you want to set as an entrepreneur. A lot of times when I'm coaching clients, I tell them about setting SMART goals. Have you ever heard of that? SMART goals? If you haven't, a SMART goal has 5 components to it. And one is to be specific. A SMART goal is specific. Another one is measurable. You want that goal to be measurable. Another one is achievable. You don't want it to be a pie in the sky kind of goal. You want it to be something that you can actually achieve. Then it needs to be realistic. It needs to be a realistic goal. And the last T for SMART goals is that it needs to be time bound. So when you're setting goals for yourself, you want to set SMART goals. And another thing that I've learned in being a part of a mastermind group is that you want to do 90-day goals and objectives. And doing those 90-day goals and objectives, it gives you something that's right in front of you that you can aspire to achieve. And last but not least, you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused on the task at hand. And in staying focused on the task at hand, when you get up every morning, you should have a to-do list. These are the things that I would like to achieve today. But if for some reason you're having an off day, go ahead on and have that off day and get right back on the horse tomorrow. So those are 4 practical tips about being intentional. The first one was decide to live your life, the authentic you that you were created to be. The next one was define a purpose. What is it that you want to contribute? What is it that you want to stand behind? A cause, an intention, something that is going to affect other people. The third one is setting goals. We talked about those SMART goals. We want to set SMART goals. And last but not least, we want to stay focused. We want to stay focused on the task at hand so we can be an intentional person and a productive entrepreneur. Again, I'm your host, Teresa S. McCurry, the founder of Beauty Entrepreneurs Networking and the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Inspire Me Incorporated. Thank you for your time. My time is up. Be blessed, but most of all, be inspired.